Welcome to Dan ARG YouTube. Pa Hitro still believe say Monday Okpebholo no qualify to be governor of Edo State. E dey send message to people wey dey support Monday Okpebholo and some people wey dey try drag palace enter politics. E don mention the wounded civilian name. E get one caller wey e call wey beg Pa Hitro make e help tell the people wey dey put people name for Orionba list make dem put im name join Orionba list. The person wey e call Pa Hitro say e go send the picture give Pa Hitro make dem add a picture join the Orionba. Make I leave you now make you for hear from Pa Hitro the message wey bring come here today.
We will start speaking out. If it's my mother that will stand for the progress of my state, you have to leave way for my state to move forward. If it's my father that will be the hindrance to my state not to move forward, we have to move away from that way. Let my state move forward. I don't care. This is what has put us for where we are ever since. Edo State have 18 local governments. There are some states in the north that have 50-something local governments. 40-something. When they wanted to make local government, create local government that time, this is what they brought up. They want to share Benin. They want to share Benin. We are fighting for the palace that makes us to have 18 local government today. Do you know how much that go to every local government?
For the federal government.
Do you know what that have cost us? Do you know the setback that thing have cost us? Or in the name of fighting for palace. Now, my brother, my take on this. I want even me. If I will say I want them to even add me to the Orionba people, add my picture to it. I want to be part of it.
Send me your picture, I'll give it to wounded civilian.
I will send it to you now.
Okay.
Give it to him, let him put it there. As far as that now Orionba people they define.
Yeah.
You mean we cannot speak for our progress of our states? Any person that speak for the progress of our state, they turn it to Orionba. Have the palace told us that he have issue with Obaseki?
No.
The answer is no. Are the palace afraid to speak?
No.
The answer is no. If the palace have any issue, they should come out and talk to the Benin and tell us what are the issues.
Let me try to play another track by Ultimate Equal. Let me play me. You can see Ultimate Equal did this. Let me show you. Listen. Listen. Listen.
This is EMR space. Right? Governors have become so useless, and some citizens have lost their senses. My name is Subsidy. It's one of the best clubs we have in Benin. It's called this morning. I've been invested here seriously. But look at road. There's no road.
There's no road. You park your car inside. You want to don't see a car. You see a car. A car will pass there again on the local. See car the person because the road is cotard. Now here, why you not go talk this? Park your car at Poma Road like that. Federal Road APC when swallow trailer. Why you not go there? Why you not go supply the Federal Road when spoil? See what I don't even reach the leg. See what I don't reach the knee. I do see because that area has no gutter. All of them fence their house round from beginning to the end. No gutter. Where water want go? Una gutter everywhere for company everything. Rockland. They go be another club there. Go to drink shower for there again now. That road is full of hotel now. Before it was a garden everywhere. It becomes in a place where you cannot even go to anymore. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to another nice, beautiful, bright Sunday. I'm here to respond to some videos that I listen to on TikTok. But meanwhile, let's enjoy this Jeremy from late Peter Wife, Sir Victor Wife. Yes, sir. You welcome everybody. Welcome to my life. This is Pahitro Straight Talk. I just want to be very simple today. I want to enlighten some youth in Facebook, especially those who in stays in social media here regularly every time. But all the same, I will find time to send message to Monday Okpebholo because he has been taking my videos of recently. Did the intro body well, Let's listen to this music. This music says, "Hey, go and venture me. You've wrestled on the land. Jesus, child, come on, step in. So you are going to heaven not to go and wrestle. Most of you have tried to wrestle on the earth. You lost. You want to go to heaven. Anyway, let's go straight to the issue. Thank you very much, sir, with your wife. But please help me do one thing, share, because this video is going to be very, very powerful. I will try and leave here as soon as possible, at least 2 hours, maybe before 2 hours, because by 3 I have an appointment. Okay. I'm here today because of one of my handsome brother who used to be part of us before in the olden days, Midwestern region, which was converted into Bende State before it was now divided into Delta and Edo State. That's the reason why I'm here today. He's a very brilliant presenter. How do I call it? Social media influencer. I've listened to a few of his brokers, but I've never one day want to talk about his broker because it has really never drawn my attention as this very one has drawn my attention. 2 days ago, I came across this. I will bring his picture out later, and I will do a video particularly to it, duet it with his video and everything. But now I just want to relate on the issue because if I had to relate on the issue with his own video, it will take us a long time, and people might not be able to. And the size to take in my telephone will be too much because I use my phone regularly. Okay, so I cannot store in things like that. My phone memories has already filled up. I use 2 phones yet. You understand what I'm saying? So let's go straight to the point. This my very handsome man, clever, Roye, they call him. I think it's a Yoruba man or a Shekiri guy. I don't know. Listen very carefully. He came out and told us the title he gave to us on TikTok that makes me to come out here today was that the Edo State people are making the greatest mistakes of their life. Edo State making the greatest mistake of their life. Okay, by listening to any candidate apart from Labour Party. That was his topic. Now, let's listen to him. I will be playing his analysis. I analyze his facts. I will break and I will explain at the bulk some of the lies he made or said to us. He's a young fool. I can see to his face he should be around his early 40s. Okay, so no problem. Let's go ahead. Hold on. Just give me 2 minutes. I'll bring his voice up now.
Two people. Edo State election don't reach again. 3 people don't come out. One from APC, one from PDP, and one from Labour Party. Now, they don't need to tell you now anything. Me, I'm not the Edo person, but I was one time a Bende boy before they can split into Delta and Edo. So by geographical map, I was from Bende, which means that we and the Benins we were the same states before they can split. when military begin the split for their personal reasons. Now, I want to tell you something. The same Obaseki, who is the governor today under the PDP platform, he went into power through the APC. Now, Adams Oshomole, the APC guy, when bring APC, come, make APC strong for Edo State, is the one who installed you. Both of them get fracas here and there. And now I saw them recently fracassing together, laughing and calling themselves senior brother and younger brother.
Okay, let's hold in there. As I told you guys before, we're breaking you one by one. First, I thank God you were among the banded generation, not the Midwestern generation. But we are the Midwestern generation. Okay. And you still belong to that Midwestern generation. It depends on how these recommendations is going on in Abuja, how the recommendation will now fall in, or how the prayer fast man be able to find their way out of what they are doing, how regional government will be approved in Nigeria. If it is approved in Nigeria, you are back again to the Midwestern region. Okay, if the regional body has to be reformed again in Nigeria, you're part of us. Okay, right? So do not claim that you don't have rights or you don't live in Edo State. You're part of us. But when you, when you give advice constructively, we respect your ideas. We buy your ideas, or you can convince us even. But don't tell us that we are making a very big mistake. That's the point, because Edo, not be Lagos. Now, let me tell you one thing. You started by saying that it was Oshomole that brought Obaseki. Okay, but I want to let you know that I debunk it fully. It was Obaseki and his groups in Lagos. Okay, they now allow Daro groups, including Asweni Odaro, including the wife of Oyegu, and some other intellectuals, businessmen, investors in Lagos that came together and said, look, we need to put in people that have something upstairs in Edo State. They know to break through Edo State, you needed somebody that is very vast, and somebody who is very eloquent, and somebody who is very well known in Nigeria, social media, okay, in public domain, you know. So they called on Oshomole to go to this era. These are facts. And raised close to 30 million for him. He was in Labour Party at that time, you know. When he came to Edo, he met with the Grace Group organized by Benedion and Isaiah Yamu. And they told him that this thing not go fly here because Edo don't know what they call Labour here. Because Labour was forgotten in Midwestern region for so many years. They have no, they don't even get a specific place of where they do meeting. Now, they can't raise their power for Edo now, you know. What am I trying to say? So they advised him on what to do. A group groom him up. He came to Benin with 500,000 naira, which he used to took a hotel, and they said, no, this is not good for a candidate to be in a hotel. No, then they rented an apartment for him off the Kenwan Road, Joromi. I say things with facts. If you say I'm lying, debunk it later. Okay. So, correction. They met each other. They did issues together. They planned issues together from the beginning. But the person in the surface, it was who you were saying. When a swimmer is in the swimming pool, what did you see? The head. But is the head that he wants swimming? No. The legs are doing the major work of the swimming. Okay. Go ahead.
You now ran away from APC and joined PDP through the help of Wike. Wike made you a governor. Wike was the governor of Rivers State.
He said that another golf again, just golf there again. That Obaseki ran away from APC. We all know that Obaseki did not run away from APC. We know that he was frustrated by the powers that belonged to Oshomole and some of our group, which they wanted to bring Isaiah Yamu to be their candidate. And they started setting lies to him that he did not have class 5 certificate, and he did not get 5 credits, he did not go to University of Ibadan. You all know the story, right? He managed to enlist himself into the place. They refused. He called for open ballot, they refused. Then he went to Tinubu, he was rejected. He went to Ogagoslo, he was rejected. He told us that when he comes, he will decide what to do. So, point of correction again, Obaseki did not abandon APC. ANSI, APC rejected him fully. Okay, my brother? So, let's go ahead. Let me continue listening to you.
Okay, independently fought for you to make sure that you get the ticket of the PDP. When APC refused to give you form as the running mate, as the governorship candidate for APC.
Okay, I stop you again. He has golf again. He said, Wike single-handedly made him a governor in Edo State. That's not true. The governorship candidate before Obaseki was accepted in Edo State, was supposed to be Bedehama, one other guy like that, who stepped down after most consultation. Wike played a role in the federal levels, okay? But remember, no federal might can play any substantial role in membership of a party. They collect you from the ward. If you want to know now to prove my case right, Oshomole was removed at the national chamber because he was no longer a member of APC from his ward, not even from his local government, from his ward. From ward, they say, look, he's no longer their member, and that's cancelled him, and he cannot go to that place to go and register. That is where he comes from. Okay, we can play a role. We are not kicking against that, right? But you just admitted now that they refused it from your statement before. You said he ran away. Go ahead with your girlfriend.
Second tenor, Obaseki, means that APC not believe you after your first 4 years. They refuse to give you form. Now you ran to PDP. PDP package you, do everything to make sure say you win. Again, you betray the APC. Again, you betray the same PDP. You betray Wike personally now.
Okay, I hold you there again. He said they refused to give it from because he did not perform. He went to PDP. Then PDP accepted him after he has betrayed APC. Then he also betrayed the PDP again. I also betrayed Wike personally. Now let me tell you one thing. To serve one tenure in an office does not mean that you did not perform very well with the political situation in Nigeria. Can I ask a question to you, my brother Clever? Have you read about the history of Abode in Lagos State? Abode in Lagos State, apart from this man, Jakande, they call him. I mean, it should be Jakande now, and maybe Bola Tinubu Ahmed. None of these governors has performed more than Abode, but it is one tenor. You know why? Because he did not answer to the call of the leaders of APC in Lagos State. So Yorubas are very loyal to their elders, but the Beninese has a very strong blood. Basically believes that nobody can put his on his hand. He moved ahead and struggled for his right, and he got it. Secondly, he never betrayed Wike. It was Wike who guffed essentially. Now, because of that, we'll go to newspaper to read what transpired in that very video. Listen very carefully. Okay, what happened? When Shaibu followed Wike, don't forget, when they accepted Obaseki, they refused Shaibu. Obaseki said, with that meeting was held in a house in GRA, which I will not mention his name, the name of the house, or the person. He said if they refuse Shaibu, he would also go for another place to negotiate. Later, they agree with him. You know what he passed road. Sacrifice was made for Bedeyama, who is now irrelevant now in PDP now, to step down. He knows what I'm saying is true. I won't mention this in anything at all. Then, when Shaibu supporters who came to PDP were no longer recognized in any position, he felt they were irrelevant. They just left him as a floor member. He said he's threatening to leave PDP with his group or his supporters. Wike was far, 700 kilometers from Benin, replied and said, who is your father? Look at you that we just brought you to this place. You are threatening PDP. Obaseki was not happy about it. He said, look, Wike could have at least reached out to him. So, hold on, my brother. Let me read the statement because I want to deal with facts. What really transpired between Wike and Obaseki. Just hold on. Obaseki to Wike, PDP is not your personal property. Okay, this news or this gazette this write-up was placed in Vanguard newspaper. You can go and find it out. He said March 14th, 2022. Now, Edo State Governor has described the personal attack by his Rivers State counterpart, Mr. Wike, against his deputy governor, Comrade Philip Shaibu, most unfortunate and totally uncalled for. In a statement in Benin today, the governor called on the leaders of the People's Democratic Party to call him to order, saying that the issues raised by his deputy were genuine and needed to be resolved in the interest of the party. Okay, so who is the betrayer? According to him, the recent personal attack by His Excellency Governor Rivers State, Right Honorable Nancy Wike against the Deputy Governor Comrade Philip Shaibu is, to say the least, most unfortunate or total uncalled for. If Governor Wike was one who is brought to show respect and courtesy to his colleagues, governors, he would have ordinarily reached out to me to express his concern about the view made by my deputy governor, rather than embarking on the unwarranted public assault. I don't want to go more than that. Go and find out. Vanguard, March 14, 2022. Okay. So let's go ahead and listen to my friend who is speaking.
AI as well. Now, I did follow the politics because it is very, very interesting. And also that come from me, but not get sense. But now when you did 25 years and above, come down reach 50 years, this set of people, when are they go youth today because of situation in Nigeria, all of them are youth, even up to 50, try their year. For now, not get sense. Sure, that they see what they have for their states. Labour Party as it stands now as I'm talking to you, is still the only political party that can gain power in Nigeria without godfatherism. Up till now, 2024, as at today, when I talk so, Labour Party never get that problem of godfatherism.
You lie. You lie very well. No, yeah, you lie. What I want to correct you about is that, listen, Labour Party has godfathers. Oyabure, you know how Apata came into the candidacy of Labour Party? Go find it out yourself. Do your investigation. And Governor Oti, you are talking about now, has been an old pussycat in politics. Okay? Oti, all the candidates that they voted into power that have never tested akamu or fried rice before in Labour Party, in the Senate and the House of Authority, did they not accept 360 million cars in Senate? Did they vote against it? I'm asking you. So what is different between them? It is not party that is the problem. It is the individual that operate the party. Okay, go ahead.
PDP has it. APC have it. The senator, when they come for APC, when they want to like government, that one don't the government to it does when they carry a shower come from this thing, come say, come be the mother of Nigeria. That trait must be accepted by God and they can repent. PDP now, when they bring us AI, when they bring and come, who be Godfather? Who be the Godfather? When Obaseki now they bring up, so therefore he will be subject to what Obaseki wants, just like the way Subara refused to dance to the tune of Wike, and hence there is a problem. If AI refuse to dance to the tune of the bourgeois, the commanders, the Oga Pata at the top, Edo State will be a problem.
Okay, let me correct you again. That issue you are talking about, godfatherism in Nigeria, has nothing to do with what you are saying now. It exists everywhere, even in America. Okay? Even in America, Obama left, Biden enter. How do you think Biden was able to find his way to that place there? Because he did not fight in the public, right? And let me give you the history of Rivers State. Rivers State is uncomparable as one of the most problematic states about leaving power for another governor. Has never been of peace one single day. The first person that this thing started from was this barrister. What's his name? The one that wanted to become a vice president to Yaradua. Please, if you are here with me, send me the name. The wife was also a Supreme Court judge to save her from the house. I've forgotten. This man was not governor. He left before. He left when Amechi took power. I remember his name just now. He brought in Amechi to Rivers State. Amechi also dealt with that man, make life more miserable for him. Please, if you remember the name, put it here for me, please. The governor before Amechi, who was supposed to be the vice government of the vice president to Yaradua before they switched it to Goodluck Jonathan. I will remember his name before I finish. His name is already escaping me. Then when Amechi came in, Amechi become a tormentor to that guy, claiming that guy is controlling him too. Okay, Amechi brought in. Can't you stay in one place? So Amechi came into power and brought in Wike from local government. Wike came and became in power. When he was in power, he was not dealing with Amechi. Amechi has to. No, sorry. Yes. Even disturb Amechi for not even that governor's action. Now remember, so Fubara is not an excuse to it. Okay. Obaseki and Shomole have the same problem. So that is is not an excuse. It happens in every political parties in Nigeria. But if you tell me the OT has no godfather, you are lying. You think OT wanted to come to Labour Party? He went there because that was the cheapest party he could be able to enter. And he was lucky at that time, those people in Abia has fed up and they have decided on what to do. You cannot compare those governors that have lasted there with the one in those states. Go ahead.
It has been so in Nigeria. Unfortunately for now, what they go the right say, obedience for it, I'm not ashamed. Why do you campaign with Akpata? Akpata, who is the Labour Party candidate, governorship candidate? Why are you campaigning with his name and the poster of AI, the picture of...
My brother, you lie again. Akpata was never a registered member of a Labour Party before we started using that name. And let me tell you a very big correction now. Obedient movement in Edo State was not Labour Party. Get it cleared. If obedient movement was Labour Party would have won House of Representatives. They would have won Senate in Edo State. They would have won local government chairman arrest in Edo State, but they did not. Okay, so we voted in on the federal level just for presidency. Obedience has nothing to do with Labour Party. Go and see it. This actor, this Igbo man, has left Labour Party. Everybody who is the president of Labour Party, he's a criminal. He has been arrested more than 2 or 3 times. They've labeled against him of duping and corruption. Do you know how Akpata was managed to come to become a candidate? Because they wanted to create confusion in Edo State. Do you know how much was given to him to enable Akpata come in, who came late become a candidate? My friend, where did you get your fact from? Go ahead.
Obedient for AI. I'm not ashamed. Come to the Western countries. Come see the way posters they see. People don't cross carpets and conflict things for their own citizens.
That is a lie. Even America cross carpets so many times. In Italy here, it's uncountable. Parties are born in Italy almost every 2 years. Different parties. Renzi was in PD. He's now on his own. Since he's from his own, he has changed his name 3 times or 2 times. People move from one party to another everywhere in the world. They are more developed and more advanced, more experienced, so you don't hear the noise much like that, the way you hear it in Africa. Okay, so being obedient for Aswen Ighodalo means that we want to be obedient to Aswen Ighodalo. Did you see the logo of Labour Party in their home? Did you see Papa Pikin and Mama for the logo? So anybody can use Make America Great. Any title one you like. People use that, Make America Great. In Italy here, Make Italy Great. You understand? You can use any title of your own. Nobody has monopoly over West. It's not a trademark. Obedient was never a trademark. But Labour Party was a trademark. The symbol. We cannot use that. I stand for Aswen Ighodalo. And I'm a full obedient to Aswen Ighodalo. And I'm full obedient to Obi himself, not to Labour Party. I have no registration card of any political party, and I'm not intending to do that until I'm fully ready to play politics in Nigeria. Go ahead.
You guys are confusing Edo State people, and you know very well that Edo State is an obedient state, 100%. Everybody know that. Secondly, it's the same Obaseki during the presidential election. I did say obedient has taken over and nobody can hold them. So he knows the power and the strength of the obedience. Obaseki knows. So what is a strategy one and they...
That is the same mistake you are making. Obaseki knows that obedience is very powerful in those states. Okay, for Obi himself, for Peter Obi, not for the party. You want to go? You know also, Kyle is for the Obi himself, and we make Aisha. Don't you say Aisha withdraw from following Akpata to become a vice? From the beginning, they were proposing her. Did you see he withdrawed? Obi came to Benin that day sluggishly, and he's going to pay the consequences of what he did. Go and mark it. You understand? So, Obaseki said those words that very time, but what comes out on the second election? The obedient gets 15% any longer. Even our monarch said it. Obedient. He did not say labor. Don't conflict these two issues together. obedient movement, it was a social movement. Why Labour Party is a political party. Claro.
The really educated youth, you they see. And if you are not get sense, nobody is going to tell you guys this is your only opportunity. If you are not using well, that is another 8 years of my life. So now this is what they are for me.
What is happening?
Abia State. Alex Ute, no Godfather, no Wahala, electricity every day. They do road.
Every day.
Abia people are seeing the dividend of governance for the first time since 1999. Since Nigeria became democratically, since Nigeria started having democratically elected governors in Abia State, this is the first time. I see us use Okalu for there. They go, they put this in ash for ground without shame.
Listen, let me correct you again. I've heard tell my head before, say, Oti is a big fish in political arena in Abia State. He has been a director of banks, just like Obaseki. These are the same gurus with the Anambra State governor now. They were all working in central bank before they become directors of private banks. You understand? Oti has not done much in 1 year. We see a lot of fake flyovers people place on Facebook. I debunk all. They are lies. Flyover of 23 kilometers flyover that cannot be completed in 3 years has been done by OT. The light you are clamoring for now started 24 years ago when OT was just as a worker in bank. It was not the one. It was Uzokalu who started that project in Abia. Go and find out. So that work, that project we're talking about, that he just fasting or hasting to commission now, that he did well for at least breaking the barriers that have delayed that project. But he's not the beginning, he's not the middleman, he was the finisher. Let's give it kudos, fine. Telling me he's doing it every day is a lie. He's trying, fine. Okay, but the one you saw in Benin, did you recommend it? The Igbos recommended their own now. Did you recommend it? You are from Delta. Speak about your governor, the one that led to Kowa and the one that is inside now. At least he was voted into power with the same time with Oti. What has he achieved so far? Sorry, the same time with Obaseki. Delta State, what has your governor done for you guys? Let us hear.
Without shame, this you guys did not do. Obedient governor is doing it. He's doing it already. Look on our wise, As soon as they hear this young man, what's his name again? This one, a dog guy, when they always talk, I remember his name, Mr. Common Sense. When he talk, that guy is very educated. He's very educated. He's telling you guys the truth. When I'm not the year, he's not saying he's supporting PDP, APC, or Labour Party, but he's breaking the truth. I listen to him and I get a lot of sense from it. Do make una wise up.
Okay.
With Labour Party, una go fit test the alternative. Now, una hypothesis has been one side. Make una test the other part of the hypothesis. If una try elect APC or PDP, sorry.
Okay. Now I will leave you here. That I'll go to common sense later. Let me address everybody here, please, once more again. He is telling us not to vote for APC or PDP. We should vote for Labour Party, right? Let me tell you one thing. The Labour Party is an opportunist party in Edo State who want to benefit from the conflict that is going on in Edo State. First, let me start explaining to you. The reason why any party can even raise their head now to talk in Edo State, to contest in Edo State, apart from APC that's supposed to be the governor, let's call a spade a spade. If APC has not shoot themselves on their leg in Edo State to bring out a close to moron candidate to become their candidate in Edo State, we won't have be talking this rubbish on social media. That's a fact. APC killed themselves out of party loyalties. They brought Okpebholo, who can even pronounce his name very well in his mouth. Then let's go back to the PDP. If not the conflict that some bourgeois, some illiterate in Edo has linked up with the palace conflict with the palace and Godwin Obaseki. Obaseki has done very well in Edo State. And they are trying to use that one to rob the legacy or the future of Aswen Ighodaro. It's not going to work out. It's not going to work out. Mark it, leave it. Now you know, but it's not going to work out. Now let's go back to, so what are we going to talk about? The Labour Party. What experience has he come to do? He came in here to start saying Edo, because they want to use opportunity to climb on the mental of the Edo people. Exactly what took place during Oyegu and Igbenedion in 1989, I guess so, 89, when Isekure came out 8 o'clock in the evening to announce to us, we the Edos, that we should be very careful not to vote for Oginoba. That vote took a different shape of 140,000 votes to defeat Igbenedion. That is what they are trying to plug this for, but unfortunately, their brain not reach that level. Edo don't pass that one. We don't wise pass that one. We will never throw the dirty water away with a beautiful child inside. I may not be one. My ear, separated, we separate it. We take the water, throw it off, and keep the baby for ourselves. You understand? So, now let me tell you the reason why we said Edo man shouldn't contest at all for state governor in Edo State. There's no tribe that have no intellectuals. There's no political party that has no good leadership. There's no group that cannot bring out anybody that can be able to do something better in our state. Now, let me start reading the story to you of Edo State. Ogbemudia was a military rule. Let's forget about that. Let's start from the governorship or civilian rule. Bruce Ali, who came to the Second Republic. After Bruce Ali, he spent only 4 years. Ogbemudia entered, he spent only 1 term, he left. Then Oyegu came. He left. He didn't spend 2 terms too. I think he was overthrown. Then, after Oyegu, Igbenedion came and did 8 years. After Igbenedion, Osubo came and did a year. He was removed by Oshomole in court. Oshomole did 8 years. After Oshomole, Baseki came, did 8 years. Then the notion of Asian agenda came in on board. They are human beings. They are part of the Edo State. Though they consist of 16% of the population, they are. Because they have every right to cry, just as the Igbos are crying now in Nigeria, that they are being relegated to one side in Nigeria. So we now say, okay, look, it's our time we get your best from Isha too. Eastern Central should bring somebody that is vibrant, that can lead the state forward, to have equal coexistence within ourselves, to create peace and harmony within the state. It's not because we have no population. Only a Edo block can produce a governor for 200 years in Edo State. We are 59%. You need just 52% to become a governor in Edo State without rerunning. We can give that vote. Forget about the tribes, Isha, Igbo, Yoruba, Hausa, who are residents in Benin. If they join that one, we are close to 60% of the vote block in Edo State. So let nobody miss that concept in their head. We know we can be able to hold power for as long as we can. We don't need to consult Akoko Edo, the north or the central, to get power in Edo State. 59% plus 6% or 10 that reside in Edo Benin City, we can be able to be governor forever and ever. Quote me anywhere, anytime. Now let's go back to common sense. I was saying just now. Mr. Common Sense don't speak anyhow the way you are saying. He have already condemned the candidacy of APC. Hold on. I follow him just as I follow him. But let me go back to his fire up. Okay, hold on. Okay, the results. What is going on? Just 2 minutes, I'll bring it up now. I saw it today, so I will surely bring it out. Let's go ahead, please. I'm coming. Just 2 minutes, Mr. Common Sense. Echo. Okay, hold on. Let me play one of his. Hold on. Just 2 minutes, Please bear with me.
Now, we're not there when Akoko Edo was a single local government. We now, like we have Akbazilo, we have Okpebholo. When
see, I look at it, I don't believe this.
Split into so many local governments. Akoko Edo is still the same with the Garas headquarters, what will you do for equity and justice? As we have seen,
simple question they're asking.
Or those states that created the LCDAs.
Okay, I believe marginalization and whether I want to divide the local government of Akoko Edo was his first question.
Yes.
I don't know if I can get that correct. Yes, okay. So for me, I believe Akoko Edo, just the way Akoko Edo is seated, Akoko Edo, I have something very in common with Akoko Edo, because when you from my place to Akoko Edo is also about 15 or 20 minutes.
That's not the question.
The road is good. But it's only when the road is not good, you can take 1 hour, 30 minutes to drive to Akoko Edo. But when the road is good, we are going to just take like 15, 20 minutes to get to Akoko Edo.
It's describing distance.
That those days we used to talk about Akoko Edo, from people from our place going there to school and others. The issue of dividing the local government, I don't see it happening now under my watch. It cannot happen.
So last, could not be scammed, right? I'm not asking for the remaining part of the video. That is what is in public place.
You hear them?
Right? And I'm sure that the beginning of this his answer, seemingly answer, is enough to show how inept, unintelligent.
That's to tell you why I said APC shoot themselves for leg to present such man like this. Ask you a simple question. You are telling us the road is not too far. It's about 35 minutes to your place. If the road is bad, it takes 1 hour, 30 minutes to come. In my watch, I don't think it's happening now. He was just driving around. School not be scam. So this is the common sense we're talking about. So APC, we know. I've already been telling you guys that we have 2 candidates contesting for positions now in Edo State. Is Olumide Akpata and Aswen Ighodalo. No more, no less. See, let them go and except they come and tie our hand in Edo State by Tinubu. You understand? That they will not vote for, they will not carry their PVC of everybody and cast it on the ballot paper of Okpebholo. That is not the candidate. Even my son, that is less than 20, can perform more better. They have never visited Nigeria before. Can describe Nigeria territory more than Okpebholo, who has spent 8 years and did a borehole that is not working after 8 years in the Senate. Want to wake up. So don't come here, my brother Clever, to tell us that we will not continue supporting the continuity of good structural program that is being taking place in Edo State. It might not be red roof now to your face, but there are inwardly red roof in Edo State going on. You understand? That is what is going on in Edo State. Edo State is building internal structures that will lead us to internal life in Edo State. So we needed 2 strong hands to continue on it, solidify it before the bourgeois try to destroy it again. It will be difficult for them. So I'm not here to castigate you, Mr. Clever, but I came here to bring your video, to analyze your video for you, to understand the concept of everything that is going on in Nigeria. Everybody might describe Obaseki to any level, to anything, but for me, he has a pass mark in Edo State. I watch my brother every day. I say, no, brother, ultimately go every day. If you want to be fair and equal to equity, you bring out the 2 coins. The 2 sides of the coins, that's what we use in judging, not one side. If you go to the field, a field where they are playing match, the referee shows you the head, the tail, and the head. You click, the one that wins, win. But you come just to hold the head on your own and start speaking without turning the tail to see how it looks like. That is not the way to play politics. Ultimate equal. Campaign for your brother, your friend, your junior brother. You are welcome. But don't tell us we don't know what we are doing. Only the illiterate can't see what is happening in Edo State. Only those who want quick money can't see what is happening in Edo State. Only those who want Agbewu back again don't see what is happening in Edo State. Only those who don't know how it works to control a state will think Edo is not doing anything. The reason why we are like this today is because they allow us not to solidify our education for a very long time and silence the structures work of administrative issues in Edo State, which this government is putting in order. At least the waking up of School of Nursing to a standard level, like a university, has a good pass mark. Within 10 years, we'll be seeing the results. College of Agriculture in Goriaki, School of Tech, this school for handworks and stuff like that, they built in a Sapler Road. Okay, the syllabus of the hospital is being now upgrading now. You understand? If you want to talk and don't wake up, you come up. I will invite you. I talk too much. That's what I do for a living. If you want to come up, you come up and talk to me. Let me bring you on camera. So you talk. Come and say something. Okay. You don't even have enough for this thing. You understand? So not just talking, because I see all of you that condemn Obaseki are all wayward people on social media. I see all of you. Most of you are refresh. You know nothing. 65% of you cut ticket for people before in Olia Market, Uselu Market, Ubowo, and Ring Road. Those are the people that is condemning it. No civil servant can come out today and say Obaseki is not doing well in those states. No one. No teacher can say that. Up to today, your federal government is still struggling to pay 60,000 naira. That man is paying 70 already. He will wait first to be paying 40. He never default one single day. So what do you want? When the rain falls, the water does not flow. Instead of you would have destroyed the gutter, pour dirty inside the gutter, full goat, sacrifice, pampers inside the gutter. When the rain falls, where do you expect it to go? Are they holes in the road in town in Benin? No gutter, no road, no hole in the road, no holes in the road. So I don't understand where una brain day. Every day. We did it before, we won't do it again. I will never forget how I just sweep Abusali leg out of Benin with all the good he did for you guys. You say show us Obaseki project. I'm sure I mean you know that you come up. You come up. Just make request, I'll bring you up. Let me bring you up. Come up now. You can come up and be with me on the screen. Don't hide outside. You understand? You see, if you live in abroad, you understand that government does not create factories or build companies to employ people. Only administrative levels government has their hands. In Germany, everywhere it's all private. Daimler Mercedes is a private company. Ford is a private company. Opel is a private company. Ferrari is a private company. Fiat is a private company. Alfa Romeo is a private company. Lancia is a private company. Lamborghini is a private company. Lexus, Toyota, name is Samsung, iPhone. All these companies create jobs. All you need is to create a very good atmosphere for them to excel. So what do you want from the government? I'm asking you. He at least is renovating and replacing, completing all foundations to have a solid system in Edo State. And is constantly paying salaries and pensions and arrears in Edo State. What project do you want him to do? Tell me. The one people are singing about is Gelegele, and I've answered that question many times. Gelegele has never been abandoned. There are series of work still going on the ground of Gelegele. It takes even 12 years to build a seaport in a standard country, not like a struggling economy like Nigeria. We just had recently that your APC government, Nigeria, who said subsidies has been removed. Subsidy has never been removed in Nigeria. And they hide the price of the fuel pump. Have people cried to it? Are you doubting me? Let me show it to you. You people are blindfolded with traditional issues. You are not interested about the government aspect of Edo State. Hold on. Let me show it to you. What's this name? Hold on. Send it to me today now. Just 2 minutes, please. Give me the time. Let me play it for you. Listen.
So yesterday we're trying to compile a list. A list of emails and phone numbers of
listen,
the major oil
the scamming, Tinubu scammers in Nigeria.
To give us feedback on whether or not they received fuel subsidy from 2016 till 2023. As I was preparing that list, the list
Where
was
subsidies?
ready. In fact, we have drafted the email. Just about sending the email when I got a message from a friend of mine. And when I opened the message, what I saw really shocked me and annoyed me. Because when we're talking about the fact that there was no need for this whole fuel subsidy removal in the first place, many people were calling us all kinds of names. And if you go into the mainstream media space, what you hear is people, so-called oil and gas experts that appear to be paid to come and start talking about how fuel subsidy was unbearable for government to bear, that government could no longer sustain it. And in fact, every time I heard this, I was always annoyed. Because from the documents that we obtained about the DSDP arrangement, we knew, and that was when we came out and said that there was no fuel subsidy payment, and that NNPC had not paid any subsidy to anybody. Yet, the Tinubu administration kept insisting that subsidy had to go. And we kept insisting, if there was no fuel subsidy in the first place, if the whole fuel subsidy regime was a fraud,
come and check me on the door.
Point of increasing the pump price of fuel to deal with a fuel subsidy that was a fraud. What is the point? If the fuel subsidy did not exist in the first place, and some people were collecting money in the name of fuel subsidy, and they were coming out openly, according to what the former governor of Bauchi State said, they were coming out in the Aso Rock Villa to meet President Buhari to say that they were tired of making money, of stealing Nigeria's money, that they should remove fuel subsidy. If they knew that the fuel subsidy did not exist, and people were just raising invoices to collect fuel subsidy, if they knew that that was the case, how is increasing the pump price of petrol to make life difficult for average Nigerians, how is that fuel subsidy removal? When what should have been done would have been to go after those that were collecting the fuel subsidy fraudulently to return the monies that they have collected. That would have been the solution, but we're not looking in that direction. I was determined to make sure that we got to the bottom of it and exposed everybody that was involved in the fuel subsidy regime. We had done a list, a compilation of their contact email addresses, and their phone numbers. So we're going to call and also send them an email. And if they don't respond to the email, we also did a compilation of their addresses. We're going to send them hard copy letters, after which we're going to take them to court. Because we wanted to get to the bottom of it. So what did we do? Right at the point where we're about to send the emails was when I got this message about a probe by the House of Representatives. The House of Representatives ad hoc committee investigating the subsidy regime payments from 2013 to 2022 has said that the profiles of 23 oil companies trading in Nigeria are not known, according to data from the Corporate Affairs Commission. The chairman of the committee, Honorable Mustafa Ibrahim Aliyu, at the resumed hearing of the committee with a couple of oil companies in attendance to explain their role in the deal with the Nigerian National Petroleum Company, NNPC Limited, said that they have serious questions to answer. Aliyu, who read a list containing the names of the individual companies, explained that a communication from the Corporate Affairs Commission, CAC, on the request of the committee came back without any information on the affected companies. At the bottom of that document was a statement that was shocking to me and annoying to me. So when I said that there was no fuel subsidy and all the evidences came out to corroborate that fact, that there was no fuel subsidy in the first place and that there was no need to increase any pump price of petrol, because even with the old price of 185, 195 naira per liter, NNPC was already making a profit of over 100 naira per liter. At 195, NNPC was making a profit of over 100 naira per liter. The studies are there, the empirical data are there. In the documents that was done, that was presented by Dr. Agbon, it was stated there clearly. But since nobody will believe, since mainstream media will not believe, and the Tinubu administration kept pretending as if there was a fuel subsidy that they removed, we continued, only to find that the House of Representatives had set up an ad hoc committee to investigate this whole DSDP arrangement of the NNPC. And they had investigated this subsidy regime. And they came to some conclusions. And part of it is this annoying one that I'll read to you right now. That Tinubu was made aware of, that Buhari was made aware of, yet they still went ahead to dance to the tune of the World Bank and IMF to increase pump price of petrol, to privatize, to devalue Nigeria's naira, to increase the school fees of university and unity schools in the name of signing the student loan bill, to privatize Nigerian company in the name of signing electricity bill. They were just doing all manner of policies to play and dance to the tune of the IMF and the World Bank. They still went ahead despite knowing what I'm going to read to you now. Look at it. Earlier, the committee quizzed representatives of Sahara Energy Resources Limited, Owando PLC, Hyde, and AA, where they took turns to explain contract deals with the NNPC, saying they only lifted crude oil in the direct sale, direct purchase scheme and were not part of the subsidy payment. The oil marketers that were part of the DSDP arrangement, these companies I just mentioned, the Owando, AA Rano, Sahara Resources Limited, they were part of the DSDP arrangement.
Yes.
Now they have come out to say, oh, we only lifted crude oil to give to the refining component of their consortia. And then this consortia brought back refined petrol to give to NNPC, which NNPC now sold to them. That they were not part of any fuel subsidy payment. So what we were even going to send out emails for them to confirm to Nigeria, they have already confirmed to the House of Representatives ad hoc committee that they were not part of any subsidy payment.
So, my fellow fans, did you hear that just now? This is a government that has brought Nigeria into problem, moving fuel pump from 190 to almost 700, saying that subsidy is gone. Now this will become to investigating it and find out that if subsidy is gone, all this money that we were using to subsidize this fuel pump before, where are they? And then I find out that Nigeria, there's nothing like that. There's nothing like oil subsidies. They are just putting our money the way they want. And yet people will not be ashamed. Somebody will still come out and say APC in those states. Huh? Somebody will say APC in those states. You that was making us don't wake up. I invited you that you cannot come. All of you cannot even express yourself. If I ask you your father's name, you can't even know it. Most of you are sack illiterate who swim the ocean from Libya to this place here. And when you come, you start making noise, creating nuisance in the street in Europe here. Because that was the life you live in Nigeria, cutting tickets to build 12 rooms in Benin, selling land 3 times to people in Benin. These are what you gain. That's how you make your money. Nigeria is becoming a country where hard work does not pay any longer, where your intelligence does not give you money any longer, where education will become meaningless, become a scam. That enables you to have a job, you must go to school, one of the most expensive schools in the world. Certificate is no longer looking at the rank rating on it now, it's been looking at the name of the school you attend. So please, I beg everybody, make everybody stay in lane. We know what to do in Edo State. If there's any conflict in Edo State, it will be resolved. But we will not use the conflicts to bring a moron to become our governor in Edo State. We will never use conflict because we are not of what is going on in Edo State. We'll go and bring in a not competent person to become a governor in Edo State. Or to bring in anybody that will not unite us as Edo people. I've been saying it here every day. So we have 2 fathers in Edo State. Administrative father, which is Obaseki, and the spiritual father, which is the Oba Obini. These 2 people cannot be a loggerhead. No matter what you do with your page, you can't make us to go back to Egypt. We have crossed the Red Sea. We're not going to turn back on it. Right? So I will not stay too long here today. This is my message today to all Nigerians today. That what Clever said was not true. was never true. Clever. Campaign in Delta State. Give us advice, but don't tell us that we are making a very big mistake. We are not making a very big mistakes. So if you know Obaseki has not done anything, and you know that you are not supporting Obaseki, you want to say anything, I will leave you here in 30 minutes time. You can call my WhatsApp number and be part of this game, because I've already concluded my submission. I have said it out with that number. Everybody should use his brain, his sense to vote. Do not vote because this man is your brother, because this man offended your sister. If he is qualified, you will not allow him to rule or become a governor in a state. No. Vote with quality leaders, people with high intelligence, somebody who can manage the state. We want manager. We don't want orators. We want managers, economists. So if you see this MOU, but all the MOU brought companies to Nigeria. All those companies you see is Apple Road, this palm oil, rubber, all these small companies beneath there was brought by who? By the state government, even though he's not the one that owns it. If you say that he gets, at least he gave them good place to stay. He contributed to it. He brought the ideas. You think even Kelekele is going to build it? I just state government cannot build Kelekele. Before Obaseki came to Benin, how many flights they land from Edo State Airport? Make una dey share for themselves. How many flights? The last day I flew from Lagos to Benin was many years ago, when the tower was closed because our flight delayed in Lagos. As we were coming, the tower where they control for Benin, they closed 6:30 in the evening. We landed to 7. We landed by his place, no control tower. But today, the airport has been managed to this extent today. Thank God about Obaseki. I don't deserve a better airport than that, we know. But we start from somewhere. 1,000 miles start from a step. Everybody is striving beneath. Companies are opening every day. You go to GR, go and see they are destroying buildings, destroying houses. The only thing I want to advise us to tell is that he should stop giving license to hotels builders and club houses, event centers. Stop giving them license. If you don't want to create hub, palm oil processing company, cassava processing company, places where you can employ 50 to 60 Nigerians or Edo people, don't give them license anymore again. They get drunk every day. All hotels are filled up. Opium becomes a business in Benin City. That we want to discourage. Definitely, I'm going to see you one Mr. Aswan. Definitely. Unfortunately, I was not too far when you came, but I will see you definitely. We need to have a concrete accord. We don't want to be very, very fast in Edo, but we don't want to go back. It is only 6 steps we achieved in 8 years, but we're not going back on it. So if you want to say anything, come up here now. My WhatsApp is open now. Call me. Ask me any questions here. Ask me any questions, I will answer you. It is not by condemning anybody. Because all of you that is condemning Obaseki now is just because you were told he took the palace to court. No other reasons. No other fundamental reasons you have. Mamabari Ekoto, Oriomba. When civilian will come out, carry my video from minute to night, calling me Oriomba. You that his father was selling land for 7 people in Benin before he died. Ama Waladowani. How people will Okpebholo no. So you think Edo will remain where it was in 1914? We need to move forward. With all due respect to international rulers in Edo State, but no interference of state administration at all. The governor is the supreme leader, the commander-in-chief of Edo State. And he takes the mantle. He swears that he's going to lead us. So let's prosperity talk about him later. Let's prosperity talk about him when he leaves. Our prosperity not talking about now, Abu Sali now. Did you guys not condemn him to death too? With these same lies that is what disrespectful to the palace? Let me warn you for the last time. Stop carrying my video in negative forms. Say what I say. And I stand by my words. I don't retreat my words. I don't say sorry for what I do. Stop calling people Ogyoba. You have no moral right to do so. Not even your late father can do that. You people you are calling Ogyoba are more closer to the palace than you all. Go and check after Osomani Yinyo. The next title he chiefs there belongs to Obaseki too. He belongs to Iwebono, something like that. Among those 10 chiefs, Obaseki's father is a monk. He's even more closer to the palace than Apata. That's a fact. So if you're about being described where we say it means that it's a full born of modified Benin Pan. But that was not what he called himself. That he was corrected immediately. I'll be telling you, I'm not against Apata. Vibrantly, intelligently, qualified, he is. The only man I don't want to see his picture at all in my face at all is Okpebholo. He deserves nothing to be even a councillor. I don't even know how he was managed, catapult to Senate. That is for you. My father is about Benin too, but my governor is Obaseki, and it's your governor. Until you desist from being a those state citizen. Mumu. That is what you say. He makes laws. He will executive laws. He says will stand till 8 years he leave power. Nobody can change it. When they were talking about prostitutes in Edo State that day, what did Yoruba Benin do? He came and brought out all the strike, the juju, and swear for it. Abi? But the government make laws. When you are caught, you go to jail. Go to Dubai tomorrow. They are still doing prostitute. Go to Philippines and Russia. Some secret areas are still not tomorrow. Only true bonafide Benin people don't do it. Most will still do it from Edo State. God bless you, Ose Denoge. Local government are the one taking care of the traditional rulers in Edo State. They don't know. We have moral respect for our tradition. That does not mean they're high ranking. They have no place in our constitution in Nigeria. That's the fact. Go and look at the Nigerian constitution. After the federal, state, local government, before the traditional rulers. But we respect them as our fathers. Don't say our, say not your father. You can't speak for the rest of Edo, and you are not even Edo. You are not from a Benin soil. If you start dropping rubbish, I'll block you now. If you want to say anything, call my WhatsApp. Let me put my WhatsApp here so you will see it. Call it, and let me see who call me. If you have power. That's my WhatsApp. Call and come and share your idea. No writing nonsense there. Come and show just come here and give me your ideas. Tell me the reason why you talk rubbish sometimes online. It's not your father. Did I call him your father? Somebody can be a father role to you. That's what you did. Because they don't go school. All of them now moron, be moron. Call this number and come up and talk. Don't hide in the shadow of others to start talking. If you don't want to vote for Aswan Godalo, don't vote. It's not by force. You will suffer it. Also, for the last 4 years, we witnessed people making millions. Those who were playing Oloku bound before, Sango bound before, Nitselu and Ubowo and the rest, and Ogbe and the rest become millionaires. Ticket cutter becomes a car owner. They were riding Lexus in Benin. You will see somebody riding Lexus. He can't even sleep as well. They leg, even in body. You go to say they have chopped his 2 weeks, but he has Lexus. They were building face to face as 2 hours. They sell land to 8 people, 10 people in Benin, making money illegally. That is the hatred you have for Obaseki, because it's bringing sanity to Edo State. People cannot call now. Be echo. Ozed, God bless you. You are speaker, Ozed. Yeah. Good morning, Ozed.
Yes. I know. Good morning. Good afternoon.
Afternoon, my brother.
Depends on everybody.
Afternoon is okay. They go here later.
Okay.
I just want to contribute to your life.
Yeah.
First and foremost, let me thank you for what you are doing to try to enlighten the business. In politics or in the process of making our state great, we have to remove sentiments so that we can be able to see the benefit and the progress of our state. This logic they are using, we have long past that stage, trying to use the traditional institution against the government. I make a comment in your post that Nigeria Constitution, traditional rulers are under local governments. It's on the Commissioner for Local Government and Chieftaincy Affairs is the one that is in charge of every traditional rulers in Nigeria. The governor is the number one citizen of Edo State.
Yeah.
And you cannot have two governments in one state. It's hard time Benin put that or know that for facts. If you hear what is happening now in Sokoto State,
yes,
there are some issues going on in that state that even they are trying to dethrone the Sultan of Sokoto, the highest, according to the Nigeria, the highest
in Nigeria
monarch in Nigeria. Sometimes we are just talking our royal father is fine. We respect our royal fathers, but this part they are trending now. We make most of us that know what is happening. That is after the progress of our states, we start speaking out. We will start speaking out. If it's my mother that will stand for the progress of my state, you have to leave way for my state to move forward. If it's my father that will be the hindrance to my state not to move forward, we have to move away from that way. Let my state move forward. I don't care. This is what has put us for where we are ever since. Edo State have 18 local governments. There are some states in the north that have 50-something local governments. 40-something. When they wanted to make local government, create local government that time, this is what they brought up. They want to share Benin. They want to share Benin. We are fighting for the palace that makes us to have 18 local government today. Do you know how much that go to every local government?
For the federal government.
Do you know what that have cost us? Do you know the setback that thing have cost us? Or in the name of fighting for palace. Now, my brother, my take on this, I want even me, if I will say I want them to even add me to the Orionba people, add my picture to it. I want to be part of it.
Send me your picture, I'll give it to Muda Civilian.
I will send it to you now.
Okay.
Give it to him, let him put it there. As far as that now Orionba people they define.
Yeah.
You mean we cannot speak for our progress of our states? Any person that speaks for the progress of our state, they turn it to Orionba. Have the palace told us that he have issue with Obaseki?
No.
The answer is no. Are the palace afraid to speak?
No.
The answer is no. If the palace have any issue, they should come out and talk to the Benin and tell us what are the issues. Whether they like it or not, they have failed. Their propaganda will not work. The Benin have already taken position. Obaseki will hand over to his own successors. That's why there's no two ways about it.
Inshallah.
There's no two ways about it. They are not going to deceive us this time around because we want Benin to be liberated. How can
the state be like a state that does not have government. Government will take a better decision. People will come out and be using all in the name of palace to be countering it. They did not see the way Wike gather all the old traditional ruler in River State and be insulting them in their presence. Do you think there is no every government have power to take their own decision? Do you think Obaseki cannot do so too? It's just respect. We all have respect for our traditional ruler. Let them not get me wrong. I have respect and respect for my traditional king, which is our royal father. But these people that is hiding under this traditional ruler, our royal father, to be disrespecting the government, to be causing problem in Edo State, it's hard time. You get where they will push us reach. We all will come out and start speaking up. My brother, thank you very much for using your platform to enlighten those ones that want to hear. Those ones that don't want to hear, that is their problem.
I won't give up. Thank you very much, Jose. There.
Thank you, my brother.
Yeah. You see, this man has been a very good caller right from time, you know. People that I don't respect is that you start committing nonsense. If somebody comes out today and tell me that I should show him what project Obaseki has done in Benin, it looks as if we are not very, really realistic about what we are saying, or we are not serious in changing it for a better place, right? Okay. Now, let's start again from the beginning, so that I will just give you a small enlightenment. I've been saying, I said there's no internal road inside the main Benin city centers that are not quoted, that have not been touched by Obaseki. Okay. Areas from Isha, Koko, Edo, those that there are roads that leak to the same. Now let's talk about Amagba as is that skyrocket now. Iri area, all those areas will become the GRO enough for Benin now. Who did those areas? Shomole did not put that area. Now remember. I said never do anything. Then Texas Road, Udwa, Iyobanosa, all those corners, the houses were no longer there anymore again for more than 20 years. But they are rebuilding now over there. Now, let's go straight to the issue of workers in Edo State. When this man came, there were 11 most areas of Edo State. Edo State means up to the northern part of Edo. Isha and the rest. He cleared all those bees. We used to see pensioners fainting and dying in Ring Road. Now remember, for Secretariat, does not exist any longer again. Now alas, they hear for their phone. When he came, they moved the salary to 28,000. From 28,000, he lifted his own to 40K. The only state that can challenge him is Lagos State. And Lagos State revenue is 22 times bigger than Edo State revenue. He managed to be paying it regularly. Then he went back to technical school route to revive our technical institutions in Edo. Edo Tech, he did that one. Technical school in Edo, he did that one. He went, people were saying he rehabilitated the school of agriculture. No, he built it. It's not rehabilitation. It was built. Let me show you. He built them. That school was no-go area before. You understand? Build that school from scratch. School of nursing now does build that they put before. But today, go and look at it. Right? Then he created a lot of job centers in Benin where people can learn job. Even in this first woman mechanic for Benin, when he came, let me tell Obaseki, women call the mechanic for Benin now. Where they were now finishing training, send it to Michelin, this, that, to go and do a better job, right? Stella Bassett Hospital. He moved Central Hospital that was baseless. That hospital was baseless being there. He left the new one there and privatized it. Because instead of spending money to equip that place there, he privatized it and continue to build a standard one in Cyple Road. When I say against them. Chop right when our guy Shomole promised you now. He said, which picture, madam? Iguana Kiabi? No, please repeat again. Let me bring it. As just said so. Call it for culture. Call of agriculture. Yeah. Hold on, oh. You know, say they tell you now, I don't know. Now there is it on television, there is propaganda. Good. Good. Hold on. I want to show you the old one. If I show you the echo, the old one be this. No, wait, this. If I show you the new one, I be now. Anyway, go to catch with me. No, let me see. I come, madam. No, I say Goria, Edo State, sorry. Echo. Open now. I made a scene abeg. Knock off. Echo. Madam, check out. Is this one? Is it a new construction? That is one build, one town hall. That, eh? Look at where. You see how? Let me go back to the second picture. Hold on. You see how? You see how? Eh? It was not like this before. It was just like a primary school. I will show you the old picture. Hold on. Then look at it under construction. See how? You see how? Is it a new building, madam? You see? You see how? No, you ask a question. Finish with this one. Finish. You see how? I be remove your eye. Not blend your eye or look at. You understand? You never finish. See the other block. See how? This is called agriculture Igoriaki. Find out yourself. Okay? Then, see, you never finish here. Look out. Then, let me go back to School of Nursing. When I will put in there, don't no worries. Just 2 minutes, eh? Echo. Cool down. I better not verse where they come. This one at the medical center. See how? For those states, see how? Eh? They come. I go bring School of Nursing for you, see how? See how? This and that one that is not publicized in television one day. Then hold on. College of Nursing, see how? You see how? Open your eye or not cover your eye when you look at them. Go click on yourself, you will see how. I don't need to be doing this even here because you can find it out yourself by Google, you understand? Okay. These are the achievements. Then if you want me to put name, John go by you go social media pictures, I'm gonna put them. We go really know who be Ogion time. Because this time around, all of them when they pray for Pusali now come be Ogion now. Because all of you are praying for Pusali now. When they never born you, because I saw your voice message some times ago, you know. I don't block you now. You know why? If you know say you know what you talk, climb up. Come talk. You understand? Make me bring you for camera, make you come up. Make I add you. Because una know the life they come to talk. Now they hide. Now come on and hide, they talk. Like I said, I like the Bini pastors. People have used tradition to destroy every development in Benin. Even the palace is not even against the government of his own projects. But you, when never reach gates before for palace, Jordan Demokife company, una broadcast Say that Obaseki na kind company. Now give my bodyguard. Like say we don't have the rule of law again. Not knowing that Monkey Face already has a permission and accord with the force agents in Nigeria through his lawyer before he flew to Nigeria. Who is Obaseki now to come and arrest Monkey Face if he has a protection to come to Nigeria from the above law to attract Kojama? You want to use because you hate somebody, you blind your eye to see your enemy, and you don't want to see your friends. This is your problem in Edo State. Who do you want to vote in Okpebholo? We are not saying Akpata is not qualified, but we want an Isha man to be a governor. And we have two Isha man, Okpebholo and Aswen. Which one is more qualified? We don't want to divide Edo State for now until it's being divided by federal government. Before it's being divided, we must coexist together as one brother and sisters. Oba Okpe, the Isha was in the palace yesterday. Baboneyini dancing for the palace, entertaining him, causing visits to him, right? Because we are one. They cannot be segregated in Edo government. They have to be inclusive government in Edo State. That is my stand. I am not saying Akpata is not qualified, but I cannot, my conscience cannot make me stand behind Akpata to contest as Edo State government. It was a play, it was a game by Abure, it was a plan work by Abure after collecting millions. We know the game they are playing, but they cannot put Edo in jeopardy because of this election. We will surprise them. The vote is going to be a block vote. If you want your the same father to be afraid of you, you go use your mama Pikite show example. You understand? So if you know you are bold enough, you can speak, you can defend yourself. If you are not having biased mind, if you have a good reason of not liking the government, come out and say it, what he has refused to do. If your mother is working, if he's not receiving salary, call me. Tell me any state that pays 70,000 naira in Nigeria. Whether he upgraded it because of election or not, let other states do it too. Who don't want to win election? Who don't want to win election? They ask you now. You continue using propaganda every time in Edo State. We've seen it all. At least, I've started witnessing politics since 46 years ago. 46 years ago, I've already known about politics. You should not compare myself with you. I've seen it. I've played it. When it was not formed, we were still under Oredo. That is when I started playing politics. Okay. Even here in Europe, here, I am a politician here, full better than in Nigeria. So we know how it means, what it means. I speak my voice. The party that ruled my state here now, for the past 3 years, I have conflict with them. I don't go to meetings with them any longer. I challenge them anywhere, any day. If I make video in their platform, they delay it because they don't want people to hear the truth. This one I will do. You can't buy my conscience. If you want more pictures, I beg anybody when believe say what he believe on, say a better thing. For Edo State they move forward, and they say they want to put your picture for Ogun, but send that to me. I give them. May they put them. May we tell laugh them after September, after the result. No matter the which one I will fly for Edo State, now we ever cannot change the mind of Edo. You cannot take us back to Egypt. We are already in the promised land. In the wilderness, we will trek another 40 years to succeed, but we will not go back to Egypt. All of Nawe support Obaseki. Where I don't want to come for them one by one. I go use now video to analyze. People said Obaseki was the best man on earth. Immediately, people were refused appointments. You were shortlisted for SA. All of you become negative to Obaseki. And I tell you now, organic supporters know the wrong for their supporters. I remain organic. I still stand. I'm among those who never took one naira for Obaseki. Not even a t-shirt of a scarf of Ogba, Togba. The one I'm using here now, I did it myself, especially. T-shirt by myself. Anything I do for us right now is from my money. It's organic supporting I'm giving to him. All of you that is supporting for a purpose are the one that is running away. Please give me 2 minutes. I need to take some. Sorry, I'm back. You understand? So every day I continue educating Nigerians. Educating them, even when we were doing election. Those of you who watch my program will see that I diverted totally from Obaseki and supported obedient group. But not labor. I've been explaining to myself, to everybody here. On presidency, I wanted Obi to be there. So people coming here to be hailing OT. We saw a lot of propaganda. Go to Abia. All areas in Abia have no lights. That power line you just own started 24 years ago by Uzo Kalu. It has been 24 years existence. If now project there for grant for 24 years, we don't use God to kill that person. I was online one day in these people when they call a person so they make Kingsley and the rest with Izzy and the rest, which they were accusing the palace of supporting a cult group. They were accusing the palace of a cult group. That the Wala where they believe so say because other cult rebels one made they remove those cult before. They were that's what they said. I recorded everything. If they say I'm denying it, if they are denying it, I will bring it out. That they said they will go and plan their strategy outside TikTok. You can't be using the palace to do politics every day from your mouth every day. I have said it time without number. The palace is not a politician, they don't play politics. They are our royal fathers. Take them out of politics. If there's any conflict, it can be resolved. But for you to born a moron, you born a criminal. A moron. What am I? So I don't want to spend much time. Even though only 2 persons they watch me, I know say later this message go meet people when it touch. They'll go watch it later again. We don't come here because of audience. My words remains the same. I don't change. People will come across it one day. They will say, this man spoke his mind, said the truth. If you want to call, the line is open. I have less than 30 minutes to go. Thank you. Let me try to play another track by Ultimate Equal. Let me play me. You can see Ultimate Equal did this. Let me show you. If I have not called it off. Huh? When are you leaving? Listen. Listen. Listen.
This is EMR space, right? Governors have become so useless, and some citizens have lost their senses. My name is Subsidy. It's one of the best clubs we have in Benin. It's called This morning, I've been invested here seriously. But look at road. There's no road.
There's no road. You park your car inside. You want that? Don't see a car. See a car. See a car. You see a car. You see a car. A car will pass there again and they look. See car they pass on because the road is cotard. Now here, why you not go talk this? Park your car at my road like that. Federal road APC when swallow trailer. Why you not go there? Why you not go supply the federal road when it's poor? See what I don't even reach in leg. See what I don't reach in knee. I do see because that area has no gutter. All of them fence their house around from beginning to the end. no gutter. Where water wan go? Una quota everywhere for company everything. Rockland, they go be another club there. They go to drink shadow for there again now. That road is full of hotel now. Before it was a garden everywhere. It becomes becoming a place where you cannot even go to anymore. You understand? So they start doing propaganda video. Is it why you no go? Somebody is trekking inside the water. Can you trek in Ekpoma Road like this? Eh? May I show you what in one woman play? For Ekpoma, may I show you? He was calling on this guy, may come. He said, may come. May come see the wala when he comes for that place. Hold on. Echo. See for that road, see for that road. You see how? You see how?
See road.
He said that the time over the type of Benin, now he go to say the trek. But he can't trek here. See how? He can't trek here, Abi. He can't trek here. Food trailer right for so. They keep deaf ears to this. Propaganda. Automatic work. Go there. Go do video. If you are a man enough. Two senators from this place. It's a federal road. Abandon. They are using Obaseki road, internal road, to wave at this place here. You understand? Trailer every day before there. I'm not here to make war with anybody. I'm not saying Obaseki is a saint. But what I'm saying is that we should not use I'm a woman. We did it against Abusali and we regretted it seriously. All the projects Bermuda let Abusali continue was suspended. For the first 4 years, he played fool to their bills in Benin and overtake his power. They become millionaires in 6 days. Such thing we don't want it in Edo State, whether people like it or not. Normal get ya baby, normal say you don't want to transfer by Edo. Normal you do your visit. We like what is going on in Edo State. We want to build on it, want to continue on it. I want to leave you now because I have to take my daughter outside. Okay, so everybody, I'll be back again in the evening. God bless you and thank you for being here with me.
Now we don't hear from Pahitro, the message we bring come. Let us know what you think for comment section. If you never subscribe to Dan ARG YouTube, try make you subscribe so that make you for the hear all the things where they happen for Nigeria. Make I leave you with this video, make you help us share them. Thank you for watching Dan ARG YouTube.